Good morning. It is Thursday morning. Feels good to be back doing these vlogs again. But today is going to be kind of a busier day. I do have to keep working for my day job. I am fairly busy. This starts one of our busiest months coming up, so I am getting prepped and everything for that. And so I have to try to get some stuff done. I have broth in the fridge that I need to get canned. I made beef broth and chicken broth. Plus, I'm going to try and clean out the freezer because I know I have a bunch of other broth stuff in there that needs to get used up at this point because we're trying to make room and just pack. I have these windows finally, after a month and a half, are dry enough to paint. So I'm going to get all of the windows painted, ready to go, so that we can get that project checked off the list. And I am going to be attempting to can mandarin oranges. I have some mandarin oranges in the fridge that our kids haven't eaten fast enough. They're not in the best. They're not at their best stage, but they're good enough. So I'm going to try and attempt to can some of those to see how it goes. So we'll see how today works out. Oh, I also have to make stuffed shells. So I have to get the fillings for that. It's going to be a busy one, and I'm going to try to get everything done. Let's go. Today, I didn't get as much filming done as I wanted to because I was also using messy hands, all of that stuff. But I have 4 pints of broth canned, 2 of which are chicken, 2 of which are beef. I have more beef broth working. It's smaller batches just because I don't have a pot big enough to make all of it. So I'm making smaller batches. So I try to make like at least 4 pints worth. And then, quarts, whatever one's bigger. I'm blanking right now. Quarts, they're quarts, 4 quarts. Sorry. And then I also got dinner going, which dinner today is stuffed shells. And just so you know, like, if you guys haven't heard of her, her name is Grandma Gina, is what she calls herself and stuff on YouTube. But her channel is Bon Appetiti, and we follow a ton of her Italian recipes because she's just amazing. And so yeah, go to her if you want to follow her. She's fantastic. But yeah, we're having her recipe for stuffed shells. However, today I am using just jarred spaghetti sauce, which is not my favorite, but that's what we had, and I did not have the energy nor the time or the space on my stove to make homemade. So that is what we are doing. So that is all done. Like I said, I got a bunch of stuff. I'm going to try to get the windows downstairs painted tonight as well, but I am getting a ton of emails for my job right now, so I actually have to take care of that first and see what's going on. But we are getting there. Good morning, guys. So I had planned on getting a lot more done yesterday. I am not gonna lie, I am completely exhausted. Last night, all of a sudden, a panic attack came out of nowhere. We're not gonna talk about it because it still makes me cry. But a panic attack came out of nowhere, and I just was not able to function last night to finish what I needed to do yesterday. So I ended up, also because of that, I wasn't able to sleep at all. So I haven't slept in, like, to be honest, probably about a week and a half. A full night's sleep, by the way. Yesterday was the first time I actually didn't sleep at all. So I am going to try to get all of those projects done today, or at least get as far as we can, because we are actually going to start looking at houses this weekend. One, to get everybody in this house motivated to actually want to sell this house, and two, just so we can start looking and see what's out there. First off, though, I need to kind of clean up this garage. As you can tell, it's a disaster because I need tools that are tangled up literally right there. And I can't get them untangled without cleaning up that mess. So that is going to be the first task we do today. Alrighty.
Never really know what's going on. Look at me sometimes like all you want to do is run. Hear me out, hear me out. It's all the things you never show. There are the things I want to know. Secrets start in your heart so slow. But if you don't wanna tell me now, I guess I'll never know. Losing almost all my energy. It's getting hard to talk to you, and I'm the only one who speaks. It's all the things you never show. There are the things I want to know.
Good morning. It is Saturday, and we were supposed to have a football game. Trevor and the boys, Justin and the boys, are at that, but it is actually raining quite hard. So we are staying home to do some projects while they're out doing other stuff, because we are going to take a look at a house today. No, honey, we don't need that up. But we are going to take a look at a house a little bit later today. And so we're trying to get some projects done for that. So first up, one of the easiest ones is we're just cleaning out this little closet in the kids' bedroom. And we are going to put some little, just cheap stick-on tiles in there, because the base of that closet is just plywood. So to make it look a little bit nicer, we just bought some cheap stick-on tiles that we're going to go throw in there and just make it look nice. That is it. Oh, that actually has to go back up in there. You see the hooks there?
This?
Yep. And then on the other side, you just hook it up over. So that is what we are doing. We're cleaning it out, throwing things away, all of it. The next project is going to be replacing all of the kids' bedding with the new stuff that we bought. So that way it all looks similar and even, and hopefully doesn't get destroyed before we start putting the house up on the market. That's the plan.
So slow. But if you don't wanna tell me now, I guess I'll never know. Here we go, turning all the wrongs into rights. Here we go, you can take me there tonight. Whoa, this life is all we know. Whoa, I can't stay if you can't let it go. I never really know what's going on.
We didn't get video of us working in this closet, like getting all the tiles installed, but that's because it's such a small area, it's really hard to do it.
But we got this done. Now, I am probably going to still put some quarter round around the edges. We'll figure that out if I am actually going to do it or not. But now at least it looks nicer. It looks cleaner. It's one step closer to being completed. So this closet is now pretty much completed. Kids can put their backpacks in there nicely. This is what we use for their backpack storage, and when we get their winter coats, they'll hang those up in there as well as a way to just keep everything together. Now, on to the next project so that we are ready for showings. I am going to change out all of my kids' beddings. They usually sleep with just blankets, but we are putting matching bedding on all of the beds. One, just to make it look nicer. Whew, I have not done this in a while. I have not vlogged in a while. But one, so that it all matches and looks cohesive. And two, just pretty much that's it. Matching and cohesive. So that is the next project. I got to get all their bedding off, get it in the wash so that we can put it in our bins and get their stuff on.
Just took a quick riding break at one of our local stables for Taylor's birthday. We just needed some time to get away and enjoy being together as a family. It is Sunday, so we are going to get started on what we don't normally do a lot of stuff on Sunday. Usually we go to church, we have lunch with my mom and everything like that, but today we want to get projects done in this house. So first project I'm going to work on is painting these windows. I have to wipe them off a little bit because they do have a little bit of moisture. It got down to like 40 some degrees last night. No, it got colder than that last night. And so I'm going to be working on these while I can't paint the other stuff that I need to upstairs. So that is what I'm going to be working on. Bedroom. So the first thing I got to do is I am cleaning all of these baseboards, and I'm going to put caulking around them because I do have to touch up paint as well. But then we are also, bedding is getting replaced with new stuff, which is all over here piled up ready to go. But I am going to be deep cleaning everything in this room to make it look nice, organized, so that we are ready again to show. We are in that process. We are taking a look at another house today. You will not see that because we will not be showing the house until we choose which one we want to end up purchase. But that is how we are right now. So we're just
I'm knocking out as many little projects and big projects as we possibly can get done. Some have to wait until Justin finishes off some of his own projects. Others I can get done. So I'm doing it. So now here we have one more we have two windows technically. We have, oh, my camera doesn't turn. We have this window here that I already have the primer paint on that I'm going to put the first coat of regular paint on. And then in this closet we have another window that I have to make sure we get painted because that one was actually broken, so we had to fully replace all of the glazing and everything. But my mom actually came a few weeks ago and helped me repair that, but then also do a deep clean of this entire laundry room, which is what we are in right now. I don't have any video of that because my mom does not like to be on camera. And so out of respect, I do not show her on camera. But we got this entire room deep cleaned. We got our closet back here deep cleaned, everything. So that is all done. I just have to now paint that one, the glazing on that one window, which will get done today. And that's one of the errands we need to run.